Some people say Hollywood, some people say Holly weird. A lot of weird stuff happens in Hollywood. That we can all agree. But please remember, we're from the outside looking in. Smokes and mirrors. Welcome back to BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. If you've never been here before, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on this channel, whichever one you want to call it, Hot Topics TV, BrainFlow TV. Listen, that whole entanglement stuff with Will, Jada, August Alsina, I think it's about time that I rehash the situation and give you a different look, a different view into what might have happened. Now, I'm going to say this from the jump. There was no entanglement. If you're thinking August Alsina was blowing Jada's back out while Will was just oblivious to what was going on, then you are the perfect type of person for me to tell that, hey, I have ownership of the Brooklyn Bridge and I'm selling it for $1.99 if you just sign on the dotted line. Listen, there was no entanglement. Let me explain something to you. In the world of Hollywood, in the world of entertainment, it is very important for you to be talked about. If you are no longer talked about, if you are no longer trending, it means your career have died. It means it's time to shelf this person because no one is interested in their brand, in them anymore. If you can get the people talking, if you can slap the shit out of somebody at the Oscars and have the people talking, have the Oscars get more views than it has ever gotten in its history of the Oscars, then you're that type of person. It doesn't matter in Hollywood if you are talked about in a bad way or a good way, as long as you're talked about. They don't give a fuck. They don't care if you're saying bad things about them. They don't care if you're saying good things about them. They would prefer for you to say good things about them, but they all know that bad things sell. Let me give you an example. If Will and Jada, who are probably among those in Hollywood who have been married for the longest, they're among the group of the couples who've been together and been married for the longest. And then they are black or African American or colored people or whatever you want to call them in today's day and age, right? Melanated people in Hollywood. They're already like a fly in the buttermilk. They're already a standout couple. Just by them being successful and in Hollywood and raising a family where their children too are super successful on their own and alongside their parents. Great achievement, but that gets boring. Nobody wants to hear that. Good does not sell. So if Will and Jada Smith starts parading their family around and they're saying, look, you know, Willow has a IQ of a genius and she plays 10 instruments and she has her own band and she is able to get in the studio and not only write a song, but she is able to also produce a beat, mix and master the music. And then her brother, he is very intelligent. He is able to do all of those things plus this, that, and the other. Nobody wants to hear that. Wax on, wax off, Mr. Miyagi. Nobody wants to hear that. It's boring. People want to hear a salacious story. They want to hear a story like their son might be gay. They want to hear a story like that their daughter is a lesbian or she is non-binary or she goes both ways, or so they can talk like, oh my God, everybody in Hollywood is messed up. Why are they allowing their children to be this, that, and the other, right? Nobody wants to hear just the cookie cut, clean, wholesome family stories. They are boring as hell. How do we get people to talk about us again? How do we get past them just talking about us to us breaking the headlines? We want to break the internet. We want to create so much traffic coming to our Red Table Talk, coming to our direction, which equals clicks, likes, views, money. How do we do that? We got to give them a salacious story. How salacious is the story? Jada was getting her back blown out. She was cheating on Will. And not only was she cheating on Will, she was cheating on Will with one of their son's friends. So he is in the son's friend's age group. That little young guy who came over to the house and was introduced to the family through their son. People are like, wow, she is despicable. That is nasty. Oh my God. Good for her. Tell me more. Oh, yeah. You know, that has to be the story, and that has to be the storyline. Food for thought and factual. August Alsina was gay all along. He didn't just come out to be gay or come out to be non-binary or come out to be a person who loves in whatever. What did he say he was again? He said he was like, he finds love wherever love is or in anybody kind of thing. It could be in a woman. It could be in a, I call that a bisexual. Whatever he wants to be identified as, I would identify him as that for him out of respect for him. Because I don't care at the end of the day, whatever somebody chooses to be. But I'm trying to let y'all know that he didn't just choose that overnight. He was that all along. And then there was the other part to the story that had everybody buzzing. August Alsina is actually Will Smith's play toy. They're crazy in Hollywood. These wealthy couples, they do all kinds of crazy things. They have threesomes. August Alsina was in the bedroom with Will and with Jada, and they would both be taking turns on him and blah, 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 blah. And the tabloids are selling. And the internet is breaking numbers and everybody is talking. Oh my God, let's hear about the next part. And then Will Smith comes to the round table, and we now know the round table because Will Smith cried at the round table. Funny enough, when Jada first started the round table or the Red Table Talk, I said to myself, that's probably not going to blow up. She is Jada Pinkett Smith. She has a lot of connections to a lot of people inside the industry. So for sure she can get all the celebrities to pass through at the Red Table, and they can do these interviews that people always seem to be interested in hearing what a celebrity says in an interview, right? But that's not going to cut it, because there are a million different shows that does that. How do we get the Red Table to be solidified, to be trending, to be a place where everybody tunes in to hear what the hell is going to happen next? Okay, give it to them. Give them what? August Alsina, who is Jaden Smith's friend, was sleeping with his mama, which is Will Smith's wife, and now Will is finding out about it because his wife is going to tell him, not in privacy, not in the privacy of their own home, not in a counseling session with a therapist at a couples counseling, and they have all this money and they have the power to keep the most intricate details of their life a secret. But yet still, they choose to tell each other this in front of the world, and we buy it and we believe it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, nobody wants to hear the wholesome story. I've always thought that whole situation was a lie. I've always thought it was fake. It was made up. If you notice, August hasn't really done anything since then, right? He was paid handsomely. He was paid a good amount to be a part of that whole acting. And everything you saw was acting. Let's not forget, Will, damn good actor. One of the best in Hollywood. Jada, damn good actress. They got together and they acted for us. And it was better than a box office movie. It was better than a movie on the big screen in Hollywood that you had to go see in the movie theaters, and it got more attention, more views than a Hollywood movie shown in a movie theater. Believe it if you want to or not, but I'm telling you right now, all smokes and mirrors, and that never happened. That's why when it was all over and they pieced it back together and they went off on their own missions, August finally came out and said exactly who he is. He is a guy that's in love with another guy. He was never with Jada Pinkett Smith. I'll leave this one right here. I won't take it any further. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. Mythbuster. And I got some more coming for you. I'm out. Hit that subscribe button. Peace.